Alright, so Home Sweet Home Alone is what this movie's called. It's a Home Alone remake. Why did we need that? I don't know, but just want to let you guys know before I get to this review. There's going to be some spoilers, as it says on the title. So be prepared for some spoilers. So this movie came out on Disney Plus, which was good that they did that, and they did not put this one in theaters. Basically, if you know what the Home Alone movies are, if you don't know what they are, it's about the original one was about Macaulay Culkin. He's left home alone, and because his family goes on Christmas vacation, they leave him behind. And then robbers start to break into the house. And I know we got and the second one, took place in New York. And I know that there's a lot of people that hate those TV movies. For some reason, I kind of like them. I know they weren't good, but I liked them. This movie did not really feel like a Home Alone movie. Basically, what this one is, this has a little different plot though, to the original one. But this one is basically, of course, it's about the main characters are is this British family, and the one kid, the family is taking a Christmas vacation to Tokyo, and the boy, and the main character, the Kevin character, he's being ignored basically, and basically he spends the night in his mom's SUV because he's got nowhere else to sleep apparently. His family forgets him. He realizes he's home alone. Um, and of course we get the thieves that come in. Now the thieves are is this married couple who live a couple blocks away from this character, and basically the plot is this couple is they want to break into this house because they don't have enough money for their mortgage, and they want to move away. They find out about this doll. The guy finds out about the doll that he has, that the robber has, and finds out that it's worth 270 million some dollars. I forgot how much they said it was, but it was worth a lot of money. And he can't find the doll because in the beginning of the movie, the boy and his mother went and visited these neighbors that were leaving, and he thinks that the boy that came over, the main character, is stole the doll. So it's basically him and his wife. They're breaking into this house just to get this doll, and of course, the little kid knows about it, and he sets up traps. That's what the main movie is. The thing I didn't really like, the one thing I do like, however, is Devin Bradbury reprises his role sort of as a Buzz McAllister, from the original first two. It was kind of cool, him saying a reference in this movie. He said, well, he plays a cop in this movie, basically, and there was this one scene where he was on the radio, and they were saying, we got a call saying a kid is left home alone, and he's like, oh, I ain't falling for that. Had my brother Kevin used to do that when he was a kid. He used to do all those prank calls and stuff. And another thing that was kind of funny that they did, I don't think I've ever heard this in a remake. There was also a scene when they were sort of like a remaking version of the scene where the scene in the original movie where Kevin's watching the black and white movie, the Angels with Filthy Souls. The I'm gonna give you to the count of three, Get your butt out of here. They kind of rough. They did just kind of like remake that part, but there was a scene where this one the one of the robbers, he was watching that and he was like, ah, remaking such classic movies. Come on, Hollywood, why? And hearing that, I'm just like, wait, what? What? So it kind of sounds to me that the people behind this new movie, they kind of figured, they kind of knew that this movie was going to get bad reviews. So it's just kind of like wondering, if they knew about it, then why waste all that money if they knew this was going to be so bad? You know what I mean? And so I don't know. That's just what it's sounding like when they reference that. And the traps in this movie, of course, that happens later on in the movie. The boy sets the traps for the robbers. I thought the traps were a little bit decent. Some of them, I think there was one where I think they were kind of like referencing to like the cars on the floor. Instead of cars, it's Legos. And seeing that, I'm like, because I don't see how. There was a scene that the wife in the movie steps on these Legos, falls on them, and apparently it hurts her. She's in pain because of that. And I'm thinking, how do you get hurt by stepping on a bunch of Legos? Can't be. I don't know. This movie was kind of cringe. There was a bunch of cringe in this movie. I'm going to use Let Movie One's word. So, and I know 4 and 5. I know those ones are bad, but I kind of like them. I'd rather watch them than this, because it was just like, why are they doing it like this? And why is it like it did not have that same feel to the original movie. What I really loved about the original movie was, first of all, I really liked how, the Kevin McAllister character, he was like, I liked how he like was going to like into shopping stores and like shopping for himself. I really liked, I really liked the part about the old man at the church. They did sort of have like a church setting, but it didn't have anything to do with like, the rumors about the old man. That's what I really liked about that. And I really liked the Harry and Marv character in the original movie. But in the end, the way this movie ended was, here's a spoiler alert right here. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, you really want to see this movie, you don't want to hear spoilers, download Disney Plus or buy it and watch this movie. But it ends with it turning out the kid never stole the doll, and basically he set all these traps up for nothing. And it turns out that the cops were never called in this movie, and he becomes friends with these neighbors, and but it turns out the doll, I think their one kid took it, and it was in the house the whole time. The one kid took it. The one kid that they had in the house took it because he wanted to play with it or something. But that's pretty much. It had a weird plot to it. It just did not feel like anything like the original one. It didn't even feel like a Home Alone movie. Because, I don't know. There was a couple cool scenes here and there, but this movie, some of the stuff was not necessary in this movie. The original one's the best one. It's always going to be. I watched that movie since I was at least 2 or 3 years old. I don't know how old I was. I was young. I know it was before I even started preschool. I started watching that movie. I watched it had it on VHS. Watched it like maybe 3,000 times. Speaking of which, I need to watch. I'm gonna watch the original one for Christmas next month. So I don't know. It was awful. This remake did not need to happen. I mean, I'm not saying all remakes are bad. There's some good remakes out there that are good. But this one was horrible. This one did not need to exist. And I'm so glad that this was not in theaters. It did not, because I'm pretty sure that's why it was on the Disney Plus instead. Because they, like I said, I think they knew that this was going to get a bad review. I knew that they probably knew. So that's why they put it on Disney Plus. Um, yeah. You wanted to hear my review about this? There's my review. I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to make a rant review on this, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be the last. But yeah. But guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.